Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests.
Good evening.
So, the theme for today is Pass the Baton. Imagine you're in a very dark room. What is your first instinct? What is the first thing that you think of? You should go and switch on the light, right? And when you switch on the light, you go and with the help of that light, you switch on more other lights. But just because you switched on more lights, does the first light lose any of its sparkness? No, it doesn't. The brightness is still the same. But what is the difference here? The room only got brighter. And life is pretty much the same. The way your experience, knowledge, it can have a great influence on others. And you can spread positivity in that way. It's very important that you leave a good legacy behind. It's not whether you just want to do something that is just good or bad. It's about creating a positive environment so that not only you created that, but also others can have the right platform to build on. So it is always important to create that positive legacy wherever you are. That being said, let me introduce to someone who's done her BCom and Diploma in Interior Design from SBMJC. She is a sports enthusiast. She enjoys playing games like badminton, table tennis. She has successfully completed her youth leadership program. So, that being said, let's welcome our President, Toastmaster Apoorva.
Ramlal.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sachin. Thank you, Toastmaster Sachin, for that wonderful introduction for the very last time. A very good evening, fellow Toastmasters, esteemed guests, and dignitaries present here.
Good evening.
I extend a warm welcome to everybody present here. I welcome you all to this special meeting at Mecon Communication Club. Today is the installation ceremony for the term July to December 2026. For one last time, as the president of Mecon Communication Club, I open meeting number 1375. As you all know, today is the installation ceremony where the new executive committee will take over. On this special occasion, we have several dignitaries present who have joined us this evening. I would like to acknowledge their presence with a token of appreciation. When I call out, I request Toastmaster Darshan to do the honors. Firstly, we have with us Senior General Manager of Mecon Limited, Mr. B.G. Sajit. Secondly, we have someone who's an inspiration to every Toastmaster out there. Our club mentor, DTM Ramlal. Next, our Area Director of Area 1, Division D, Toastmaster Mitchell Jaswal. He is also our installation officer this evening. Please give a huge round of applause. Once again, a hearty welcome to all our dignitaries for making it this evening. People often say Toastmasters is the place where leaders are made. But for me, Toastmasters has been much more than leadership and communication. Toastmasters is that torch in the dark, which not just shows you the path, It shows you the right direction, the right things to focus on that matters, while ignoring all the distractions and all the unwanted clutter in life. And serving as the president of this club has been the cherry on top in my Toastmasters journey. 6 months ago, when I stood here as the 6 months ago, when I stood before the club as the incoming officer, I was terrified. I was worried. I said to myself, Apoorva, how will you manage this massive responsibility? The thought of writing, preparing, and delivering the speech in a span of 3 to 4 days looked impossible. And irony is somehow every Friday, this past few months, Fridays used to come like this. But week after week, little by little, I grew. Every meeting, every speech, every responsibility, every challenge, every decision became a lesson that I will carry with me for life. On Jan 5th, 2026, when I stood here in this very same room and shared my plans and goals for the next 6 months, they were just simple words written on paper. Today, I can proudly say that every one of those goals have been successfully achieved. Our first goal was to begin and end the meeting on time. There were incidents where we had to wait for the roll takers or the rain, and we somehow started the meeting by 6:20, 6:23 or 6:25 sometimes. But the important thing was, no matter the time we started, we always ended the meeting by 8:15 p.m. The second goal was to bring in innovative formats in our regular meeting. This term, our members participated and witnessed different innovative formats like panel discussion, debate, and turn code session. And I am very happy to announce that each and every member enjoyed these innovative formats and gave us positive feedback towards it. In March, we conducted a successful joint meeting with Republic of Toastmasters. On June 15 this term, we had an inspiring and memorable education session on narrative intelligence by a very own member who is one of the most talented member and represented us in the district conference, Toastmaster Raja. Although this term, Moments of Truth, was not compulsory. We at Mecon Communication Club, however, chose to conduct the MOT because we wanted to give every member the best Toastmaster experience. And for this, our VPM, Toastmaster Shubha, seamlessly conducted the MOT. This term, we witnessed the exciting club level international speech contest and the evaluation contest. Our winners went on to represent our club at the area level, division level, and the district level. At the division level, Toastmaster Jyoti secured third place in the international speech contest. Toastmaster Ujwal secured second in the evaluation contest, and Toastmaster Raja secured first place in the humorous speech contest. And then Toastmaster Raja represented our club at the district level conference at Crescendo. Another proud milestone for our club was that we successfully conducted the Youth Leadership Program. For those who don't know what is YLP, it is a program where students aged between 13 to 17 years are trained in their communication skills to improve their communication skills, public speaking skills, and confidence. This was coordinated by Toastmaster Jyoti and Toastmaster Darshan, where 18 students were enrolled and they completed the program with excellence. And that brings me to what we achieved together as a club. When I began this term, I was hoping to win 4 awards. Thankfully, we exceeded our expectations and earned not 4 but several awards. That we had to make space in the wardrobe behind. Luckily, that is a very good problem to have. We here at Mecon Communication Club, DCP points, that is Distinguished Club Points, play a very important role, and our aim is to achieve 10 DCP points. And this time as well, we achieved all the 10 distinct DCP points, making Mecon Communication Club a distinguished, Smedley distinguished club. This we achieved as early as in March 2026, making us one of the first few clubs to achieve 10 DCP points. Hence, earning the prestigious Spirit of 121 award. We also received several other awards like the Super 7 award, the prestigious Distinguished Club Laureate award, Metamorphosis award, membership awards like the Thriving 30 award, Fast and the Fabulous 5 award. Every one of these accomplishments belongs not just to me, but to the incredible executive committee and our fellow Toastmasters. Speaking about the executive committee, firstly, our Sergeant, Toastmaster Sachin. Toastmaster Sachin, week after week, would come early to the meetings, set up our room, and make sure everything was on place. And he also used to get some delicious snacks for our members. Toastmasters Sachin in general is a very reserved, silent kind of a person who doesn't come forward unless you go approach him. And Toastmaster Sachin, over the few months, I saw his transformation in a way that he started giving loud, energetic sergeant address and was introducing the president with full energy. For that, let's all give Toastmaster Sachin a huge round of applause. When Toastmaster Sachin was not around, our associate Toastmaster Darshan would take over. Toastmaster Darshan was not just what he did for the club, he stepped up every time our club needed. In the beginning of the month, when we wanted someone who would take charge and who would step up and take charge of the YouTube channel, Toastmaster Darshan volunteered. Every week, he used to edit our meeting videos, upload it on YouTube. Not just that, Toastmaster Darshan also successfully conducted the youth leadership program. Toastmaster Darshan is also silent like our Sergeant Toastmaster Sachin. But Toastmaster Darshan is someone who always amazes the whole club when he comes behind the lectern. And Toastmaster Darshan is known for his out-of-box ideas and his smart work. Toastmaster Darshan, thank you for all that you have done over the past few months. Let's all give him a huge round of applause. Next, our secretary, Toastmaster Ujwal. Toastmaster Ujwal is someone who's kind of a perfectionist. Everything he does, he pays attention to detail. I've seen him writing even the evaluation sheet with so much detail and perfection. And with the same kind of dedication, he maintained our Google Sheets, the scorecard, the attendance, and every week he used to, during the meeting, he used to write down every single detail of the meeting and send out the MOM religiously week after week. And for this perfectionist that Toastmaster Ujwal is, let's all give him a chance. Next, we have our treasurer, Toastmaster Chetan. Toastmaster Chetan is one of the most active member who is diligent with whatever work he does. And like all of you know, finance is the most crucial or a lifeline for any organization to run. If he has handled it so smoothly that Our club, Mecon Communication Club, is running so smoothly because of Toastmaster Chetan. Be it giving budgets to the sergeant or giving the budgets for various occasions like the contest or the installation, and following up with the renewals. It's a lot of work, and Toastmaster Chetan has done it with ease. And for that, let's all give the Toastmaster Chetan for all the hard work. Our BPPR, Toastmaster Rachna. Initially, she found the role challenging because she had a lot of things going on in her life, in her personal life and the professional life, and this. It was a little too overwhelming for her. But soon she found her rhythm. Week after week, Toastmaster Rachna would design our meeting posters. She single-handedly handled our Facebook and Instagram page. She did a wonderful, wonderful job with this newsletter, which all of you will witness in a few minutes. For this dedication and hard work, let's all give Toastmaster Rachna a huge round of applause. Our associate, VPPR, Toastmaster Jyoti. Toastmaster Jyoti is someone who is a perfect example to say age is just a number. They say with age people want to be in their comfort zone, they don't want to learn anything new. That is exactly the opposite with Toastmaster Jyoti. She was the one who came forward. She wanted to conduct the YLP. One evening she called me and she said, I want to conduct the youth leadership program, and please tell me how to start off. Toastmaster Jyoti is someone who doesn't wait for challenges to come. She goes ahead and grabs the opportunities. Toastmaster Jyoti is a person who has such limited knowledge with computers and apps, and she went forward, learned Canva, designed designed the winners posters week after week, and actively was involved in the newsletter as well. For this ever-dying attitude, let's all give Toastmaster Jyoti a huge round of applause. Our BPM, Toastmaster Shubha. Yeah, you've heard of this quote called "Action speaks louder than words." Toastmaster Shubha is the perfect example. She's always silent and subtle, but when it comes to her work, the kind of effort she puts is the best. She always gives the best. When you give her any responsibility, you don't have to think twice. You don't have to go back and ask for a follow-up, because she gives her 100% to whatever she does. Toastmaster Shubha is kind of like a definition for dependable for me. She has always been there, be it being part of the newsletter, being part of the joint meeting. Every time Toastmaster Shubha was always there. She was involved in very minute works, but yet significant works, like uploading the newsletter to the website, or making changes for everything. Toastmaster Shubha has always been there. Let's all give her a huge round of applause for that. Our associate BPM, Toastmaster Madhusudan. Initially, Toastmaster Madhusudan was traveling due to his work, but he came back at the right moment during our renewals, and he came on board and took charge of the renewals. He followed up with every single member of our club and with the treasurer. Toastmaster Madhusudan is someone who, when he takes up any work, you can rely on him. He gives his 100%. I know he is not around today, but for this reliable work that Toastmaster Madhusudan has always done for our club and the executive committee, let's give him a thunderous round of applause. Finally, our VP, Toastmaster Shreya. They say small things come in. They say big things come in small packages. That is exactly what Toastmaster Shreya is. Over the past 6 months, Toastmaster Shreya has not just been my RVP, she has been almost like a partner with me in this journey, stepping up every time situations need it. She is someone who doesn't wait for people. She does not, when a challenge arises, she is not someone who say who will do it. Rather, she'll get the things done. when we were not able to find the contest chair during the ISC and evaluation contest, she stepped up. She was like, I'll be the contest chair. So Toastmaster Shreya has been that person. Every time the situation demanded, she was always there. Be it planning the joint meeting, the following up with the Republic of Toastmasters, or with innovative meeting formats. Every time I told her, Shreya, let's do a debate session soon. She was like, yes. Let's do a panel discussion. Yes. So for everything, Toastmaster Shreya has been always open. I feel personally Toastmaster Shreya is incredibly talented, and I don't think she kind of realizes about it. But Toastmaster Shreya, I am very confident you will be an outstanding president. And I have no doubt you will take Mecon Communication Club to greater heights. Let's all give it up to Toastmaster Shreya. There were few other people who contributed towards the club's growth, and their contributions often went unnoticed because they never held any official position in the EC. One of them was Toastmaster Deepa, who was actively involved in the club's newsletter this term, and also Toastmaster Dharmender, who quietly helped our sergeant after every meeting, used to stay back and help him wind up. So let's all give them a huge round of applause. Next, I would like to thank my mentor, Toastmaster Raja, who has always been there, always encouraging me, always pushing me out of that comfort zone. Sometimes that is required, or else you don't really see any growth, and also giving me such useful tips and techniques to improve on my delivery or my speeches. Thank you, Toastmaster Raja. Every president needs mentors, and I am lucky to have not just one but two mentors. DTM AK Prabhakara. He was always there. Any kind of small doubts, he was just a call away. He used to patiently listen and guide me. He was always a source of guidance and encouragement for me. And personally, I feel it is not just for me but for the entire club. So let's all give it to DTM. Next, I would like to thank DTM M U Bhat. He has been like a guardian angel over the past 6 months. In one of the meetings, he was the GE and he gave such useful tips, and that is when I asked him, sir, can you mentor my presidential address? And he instantly said yes. Week after week, patiently he used to go through my speeches, he used to refine my ideas, he used to coach me on my delivery. Even when he missed a call, he always made it a point to call back and follow up with me. Thank you, sir, for believing in me and helping me to be a better president and better speaker. DTM AK Prabhakara and DTM M U Bhat are the two veterans who are like the pillars of this club. And they are like the source of encouragement and guidance to not just me but to every member out there. And our meetings wouldn't have been the same or the way they are if not for them. For this, let's all give them a huge round. 6 months ago, I stood here wondering if I was ready for this role. Today, I leave knowing that the club prepared me for this. That, my friends, is the power of Toastmasters. To the incoming executive committee, I wish them all the very best for this journey for the next 6 months. May you all work together, inspire each other and everybody in the club, and help our club grow to greater heights. Fellow Toastmasters, the gavel may change hands today, but the memories and the lessons of this journey will stay with me forever. To take this meeting forward, we have a person with us who is a business accounting associate and a CA finalist. She is currently pursuing her MA in English and Communication. She has volunteered for Teach for India, She's a Triple Crown winner and has been a previous past president. With the voice of a radio jockey and a passion for teaching, communication and Bharatanatyam, please join your hands in welcoming our MC for the day, Toastmasters Shreedevi. Before that, I would like to just acknowledge Sandeep here with a bouquet.
The longest serving treasury.
He's been a past member and the longest serving treasurer of our club. Thank you, Sandeep, for joining us today.
Thank you, President Toastmaster Apoorva, for that inspiring address and for leading the club with such incredible grace and grit. For that, let's give her and the team a massive round of applause. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I am Shreedevi Nayak, and it's my absolute pleasure to serve as your Master of Ceremonies for today. Our theme for the evening is Passing the Baton. In a relay race, the magic happens in the exchange zone. The precise moment where the past efforts meet the future energy. Our outgoing officers didn't just run a lap, they sprinted it. They have set a gold standard of leadership, breaking records and setting benchmark that is truly awe-inspiring. But if there's one thing our club is known for, it is that we only know how to up the game. We don't look at a high standard as a ceiling. We look at it as a starting line. As the baton leaves the hand of the previous leadership team, it carries a legacy of excellence. But as the incoming team grips it, they are ready to take the momentum and push the bar even higher. They aren't here to maintain the pace, they are here to accelerate. We have a packed high energy agenda ahead. So get ready to cheer because the baton is moving and the next lap is going to be unforgettable. To grace this occasion, we have a very special leader with us today. The Senior General Manager of Mecon Limited, Bengaluru. He has completed his bachelor's degree in civil engineering from NIT Nagpur in 1991 and MBA Finance and Marketing in 2019. He started his career in Mecon Limited in the year 1992 and has been a part of Mecon Limited since then. In his service tenure of more than 34 years now, he's been involved in engineering and execution of projects like New Note Press Mysore for RBI, Tamil Nadu Electricity Board Coal Handling System, Project Seabird IGCA for Ministry of Defence, BARC Nuclear Enrichment Facility Yelwal near Mysore, Integrated Automated Command Control Center for Indian Air Force, Heavy Water Board, Department of Atomic Energy, just to name a few. Presently, he is heading civil, structural, architectural, engineering departments at Mecon, Bengaluru. We are very happy to have him here today. With a huge round of applause, let us welcome him to address the gathering.
Thank you, this august gathering, for giving me a chance to address yourselves. I suppose you're all durandars in your field. Am I the right person to talk to you about communication is what is my doubt. Anyway, I have just jotted out certain points which, with your permission, I would like to just put it across. So, welcome to this communication club at Mecon premises, and I've been aware of this functioning of this communication club from the 1990s. I joined Mecon in 1992, and somewhere around 1998 onwards I've been aware of this. Many of my colleagues have also participated in this, but I've never been a part of it. Though I'm aware that it is happening in Mecon's premises, but I've never been a part of it. Anyway, so today I stand before you to just share some of my experience in this format, because I know that all of you are expert communicators. I've seen these people talking, and nothing special to add from my side on that part, but then just some thoughts which had come into my mind, I've just jotted down, so I would like to share it with you. Now, as human beings, we are certainly privileged to have advanced forms of communications. Like speech is one, obviously, but then if you go below, silence is also one form of communication. Then if you go above, clairvoyance is one. Then intuition is another. Everything is a form of communication. It's only the way in which you are or at what pedestal you are that you communicate with others. If you have an understanding with a person, you don't even need to talk. You look into the eyes, you send the message. So communication has different realms of possibilities. And what makes you a good communicator is your confidence. Confidence in yourself and knowledge. These two will give you the confidence to talk to others and then communicate your ideas. Now it's a bridge that connects people. So one person is comfortable with the other and he communicates or he or she communicates and the other person also reciprocates. That becomes the bridge between these two. It allows one to understand, share ideas, share emotions. Communication can spread across many fields, be it your official capacity, be it in your studies capacity, or life as such, different type of relationships, anything. Communication becomes the bedrock of things. So having a knack at communication with confidence elevates you as a person also, and elevates you in the eyes of others also. Say for example, now in this office itself we conduct a lot of interviews and many people come in and you see a different plethora of people coming here and then giving their interviews here. Some of them, they may have the knowledge but they are not able to communicate. It doesn't help. However knowledgeable you are, if you are not able to communicate, it doesn't make a difference. Whereas some people are there, not so knowledgeable, but then they are quite articulate about what they want to do and they put the points across. Those are more important. We look for traits for people in people like this where they are able to communicate properly. So since I'm seeing youngsters here a lot who are already working or maybe getting into the workforce or something like that, I would just advise that whatever you do, whatever you talk to people, whenever you put up your points, please be confident about it, look into the eye. That marks a lot because it gives a positive signal that the person is confident about himself. And that is the attitude which the person carries. This it's a very important trait. However knowledgeable a person is, if he's a shy person, he's not able to put his points across, it just doesn't matter. So, talking to people, shedding your reticence, interacting, all these things form a part of a confident person who is eloquent enough to communicate his ideas. Now, in personal life also, suppose you're married, that is also is there. When you're married, you have a girlfriend, you have a boyfriend, whoever it is that you have to communicate. Unless you communicate your ideas, you will not have that, the space, the comfort space you will not have unless you properly communicate. And when it comes to communication, usually people think that it is all about talking, but it is not so. More than talking, what is important is listening. When you are open to somebody's ideas, you give an impetus to their confidence, their trust in you, and that matters a lot. And when with good confidence you are putting the other person at ease, automatically your level of confidence, level of communication also increases, as well as the quality of the communication also increases when you're putting the other person at ease. So your confidence in listening to the others and with empathy also matters a lot in good effective communication. It's not about talking and putting your point across only. You have to be an avid listener. Now, just some thoughts which I got in my mind. Say, for example, Jane Goodall. I don't know whether you would have heard about Jane Goodall. Jane Goodall, right. She was one who used to effectively communicate with apes and you wouldn't believe that apes used to reciprocate also to her, the way she was communicating. So it's not about communicating with your own species only, across species. Even maybe daily you will be talking to your cats and dogs also, and they will give you an understanding look and all those stuff, and give you a maybe a a soft lick or something like that, where they understand that communication what you're doing with them. So it's all about how effectively you put your points across to the other person. So you have to read regularly and possess a good amount of knowledge wherein your confidence can come through and shine when you talk to others. This is what I wanted to tell. And this probably will help you in your workplace, in your life, in your personal lives, and your interaction with others. And I'm sure that the course what you are undergoing here, or the programs you are undergoing here, definitely will help you in rising up in life, being good, effective communicators. And I'm proud that Mecon has been the venue for such a project. And I am from Mecon management side assuring that all sort of support, whatever is required for this, will definitely be met with. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Sajit, for that profound insights. Now I request President Toastmaster Apoorva to hand our token of immense appreciation to Mr. Sajit. We now arrive at the cornerstone of our evening, the official transfer of power, the installation ceremony. To conduct this sacred Toastmasters tradition, we have with us Area Director of Area 01 Division D. He is currently working as Business Customer Success Manager at Autodesk and has been with the organization for 7 years. He comes with 15 plus years of experience in sales, accounts management, and customer success. His journey in Toastmasters started a decade ago, where he took his first steps in leadership space as a club secretary and progressed towards VP membership. 4 years ago, he set up Autodesk Toastmasters Club and served as a club president for 2 years. He's won several awards in the International Speech Contest, Tables, Topics and Evaluation Contest at club level, and has been a runner-up at the area levels. He was also a winner at the Humorous Speech Contest in area and division during 2025-26 contests, and he represented division at district conference in May 2026 in Cochin at Crescendo, being one of the top 9 finalists. Apart from being a passionate Toastmaster, he is also passionate about fitness and dance. Please help me welcome the installation officer of the evening, Toastmaster Mr. Jaswal. Let's give him a round of
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Good evening. We have gathered here today for the installation ceremony of Mecon Communications Club. It is time for a change of guard in the club. It's my honor to serve as the installation officer and install the incoming club officers for the term July 1, 2026 through December 31st, 2026. Before I start the installation procedure, may I request the outgoing club officers to rise wherever they are seated as I call out their names. Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Sachin D. Associate Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Darshan Onkar. Treasurer, Toastmaster Chetan Vashisht. Secretary, Toastmaster Ujwal NK. Vice President Public Relations, Toastmaster Rachna Shreedevi. Associate Vice President Public Relations Toastmaster Jyoti Rao. Vice President Membership Toastmaster Shubha Subramanyam. Associate Vice President Membership Toastmaster Madhusudan S. Vice President Education Toastmaster Shreya Rao. President Toastmaster Apoorva DR. Dear officers, you have had a successful term and you should be extremely proud of serving the members of the club magnificently in your respective offices. On behalf of Mecon Communication Club, District 227 and Toastmaster International, I appreciate you for your hard and successful work this term. I hereby discharge you from all further duties and responsibilities of your respective office. Please give the outgoing officers a round of applause for the wonderful service they have rendered to this club. You may take your seats. As I call your name, I request the elected officer to walk up to the stage and stand next to me one by one, starting from SAA to the President. I also request the audience to please withhold applause till the installation ceremony is concluded. Club Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Deepa Krishna Reddy. Toastmaster Deepa Krishna Reddy holds a BE in Mechanical Engineering. She has an overall 11 years of sales experience and is currently working as VP at Fidelitas Corp. Her hobbies include traveling, yoga, meditation, and reading books. She joined Toastmasters to enhance her communication and public speaking skills, which are crucial in her role. She also wanted to improve her ability to express herself clearly and refine her leadership skills as she mentors and guides a team. Associate Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Dharmender Singh. Club Treasurer, Toastmaster Chetan Vashisht. Toastmaster Chetan Vashisht is a full-stack software developer from Bangalore, currently working with quizzes as part of growth team. He spends his spare time reading classics and non-fiction. He enjoys strategy gaming like Hearts and Pokemon. You can always reach out to him if you want to go out for a swim or a run. Associate Treasurer, Toastmaster Sai Snehal Reddy. Over the last 5 years, Sai Snehal Reddy has evolved from an occasional reader into a formidable voice within Toastmasters. A former table topics champion, a dedicated pathways mentor, he has not just competed, he has built. From conducting speechcraft for corporate teams to coaching the BMS Asian Club and guiding District 121 through the technical complexities of hybrid meetings, he has consistently ensured that the flow of knowledge never stops. Having served through 3 terms in area division leadership, including a successful tenure as the Area C1 Director and immediate last Division Director of Division C and Treasurer Chair of Crescendo 2024. Club Secretary, Toastmaster Adishwar Ji. Toastmaster Adishwar Ji is currently in his final year of BCom. Alongside this, he has cleared the CSEET Company Secretary Executive Entrance Test and is preparing for the Company Secretary Executive exam. He is a sports enthusiast and enjoys travel. Club Vice President Public Relations, Toastmaster Darshan Onkar. Toastmaster Darshan Onkar has completed his Bachelor's Engineering in Electronics and Communication Engineering from RV College of Engineering. He is currently working as an automation engineering intern at Closoft Technologies. He values health, wellness and continuous self-improvement. Club Vice President Membership, Toastmaster Jyoti Rao. Toastmaster Jyoti Rao works as an HR manager at Infocon. She had earlier worked with Youth for Seva, an NGO. She has a diploma in counseling skills from Banjara Academy. She is passionate about storytelling, dramatics, and is a voracious book reader. Club Vice President Education, Toastmaster Shubha Subramanyam. Toastmaster Shubha Subramanyam currently works as a graphic designer at Social Alpha. She has a bachelor's degree in social sciences and a master's in visual communication. She is passionate about art and loves to experiment with different art mediums. Being amidst nature brings her peace, and she makes it a point to go on a trek once a month. In her free time, she likes traveling, playing table tennis, going on morning walks, watching movies, and doodling random patterns in her notebook. Associate Vice President, Education, Toastmaster Chetan Vishisht. And we have the Club President, Toastmaster Shreya Rao. Toastmaster Shreya Rao is wrapping up her bachelor's degree in computer science at Dayananda Sagar College of Engineering. She's working as a product security intern at Nokia. She loves all of the arts, music, dance, drawing and painting, but is most passionate about singing, whether Carnatic or Western. In her free time, you can catch her hanging out with her friends, reading a book or watching a movie or TV show. Thank you, Toastmasters. I am here to install the officers of the Mecon Communication Club and to prepare them for the challenges that lie ahead. As a team, their collective challenge is to make the club strong and dedicated to helping people from all walks of life to speak in an effective manner, listen with sensitivity, and passionately lead to help many individuals. As they work towards Toastmasters International Club mission, each officer is obligated to attend a club executive committee meetings, attend district-sponsored club officer training program, prepare a successor for his or her respective office. As I briefly described the challenges he or she would meet, the responsibilities he or she must fulfill, I request each officer to step forward, hold the gavel as a symbol of leadership, and take the oath by saying, I will. Club Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Deepa Krishna Reddy, and Associate Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Dharmender Singh B. Toastmaster Deepa Krishna Reddy and Associate Toastmaster Dharmender Singh B. As a Sergeant at Arms and Associate, your responsibilities include arrange the meeting room, maintain the club equipment in working order, ensure that adequate club supplies are available, set up the room before the meeting begins, Make sure that all relevant educational and PR materials are displayed. Attend to special equipment needs. Greet guests. Help the president make sure the meeting begins on time. Will you both perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please respond, I will.
I will. You may pass to the next officer.
Club Treasurer. Toastmaster Chetan Vashisht and Associate Club Treasurer Toastmaster Sai Snehal Reddy. Toastmaster Chetan Vashisht and Associate Toastmaster Sai Snehal Reddy. As a treasurer, your responsibilities include keep financial records and prepare the club budget, announce when it's time for members to pay dues, explain the dues structure to the members, collect the dues, work with the secretary to ensure that club submits dues on time to Toastmasters International World Headquarters. Will you both perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please respond, I will.
I will.
Please pass on the gavel to Club Secretary. Toastmaster Adishwar J. As the Club Secretary, your responsibilities include maintain an accurate membership roster, work with the treasurer to ensure that new members' application and dues get to Toastmasters International World Headquarters as soon as possible, submit the new club officer list to the Toastmasters International on time, work with the treasurer to submit your club's semi-annual report and dues to Toastmasters International on time. Provide the club with the minutes of each meeting. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please respond, I will. Thank you. Pass the gavel to the Club Vice President, Public Relations. Toastmaster Darshan Onkar. As Club Vice President, Public Relations, your responsibilities include attract visitors to the club through free publicity, use a variety of means to promote the club and its members in as many mediums as possible, both online and offline, enlist your fellow club members in PR activities, providing them with promotional materials and ideas for inviting guests, regularly recognize members' achievements with methods such as announcements, newsletters, emails, and articles that submit for the district bulletin. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please respond, I will. Thank you. You may pass the gavel to the Vice President membership. Toastmaster Jyoti Rao. As Club Vice President membership, your responsibilities include lead the club's membership building efforts, help members with any requirement during their journey, listen to their grievances, and provide emotional support if need be. While the VP of PR motivates people to visit your club, you motivate the current members to invite guests, promptly give new members applications and dues to the secretary and the treasurer, personally greet guests and provide them with membership application, make sure each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and gets a personal invitation to become a member. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please respond, I will.
I will.
Thank you. You may pass on the gavel to Vice President Education and Associate. Club Vice President Education Toastmaster Shubha Subramanyam and Associate Vice President Toastmaster Chetan Vashisht. As the club VPE and Associate VPE, your responsibilities include gain commitments from members to set educational goals for themselves, assure that club members are aware of the schedule of meeting roles, plan meetings that will assist members in meeting their individual goals, work with club members to keep meetings fun and well run, ensure all members adopt to pathways, work with your members to ensure that they submit their applications for educational awards promptly, represent your club at area and district council meetings. As the second highest ranking officer, preside over the meeting when the club president is unavailable. Will you both perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please respond. I will.
I will.
Toastmaster Shreya Rao, please step forward. As the president of Mecon Communication Club, you are the chief executive officer. Thus, you preside at all club meetings and all meetings of club executive committee. It is your challenge to see that this club adds new members and meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating and rewarding to its members. Ensure that you and your executive committee support your fellow club members, area director, division director, district 227 leaders and the officers of Toastmasters International Headquarters in achieving their goals. Toastmaster Shreya Rao, I hand this gavel over to you. As a symbol of the power and authority that your club has given you during your term of office, please use it wisely and with restraint. Remember, you are a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than a collection of people. It is an emotional force rooted in the feelings, thoughts, and actions of all members with the common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic club, a club of which everyone will be proud. Toastmaster Shreya Rao, as a member of Mecon Communication Club, as well as its leader, will you work with your executive committee and your club members to make this a vibrant and rewarding club this term and help every individual with honesty, loyalty, and empathy? Please respond.
I will.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shreya. Dear members of Mecon Communication Club, please rise from your seats. Your officer team has just pledged to serve this club to the best of its ability. To be the best Toastmasters club possible and to meet the needs of all its members, your club will need active participation from each member. Do you as members pledge to work together with your officer team to make Mecon Communication Club the finest Toastmasters club it can possibly be? Please respond, we will.
We will.
Thank you. Please take your respective seats. By the authority vested in me as the area director of District 227, it's my pleasure to declare these Toastmasters officers installed in their respective offices. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to the executive team of Mecon Communication Club for the term July 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2026. As your area director, I am honored to be part of your journey this year. Our district theme is Make It Count. A simple reminder that every meeting, every speech, every role, every guest, and every act of encouragement has the power to make a difference. Making it count isn't about doing extraordinary things. It's about making every opportunity meaningful. When we show up consistently, support one another, celebrate growth, and help others succeed, we create clubs where every member thrives. I look forward to partnering with your club throughout the year and supporting you in achieving your goals. Together, let's make every meeting, every moment, and every member's journey count. With this, I now invite your incoming club president to share a presidential address.
Thank you all once again. Please permit me to leave. Enjoy your evening and the function.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mitchell, for that beautiful anchoring of the installation ceremony. We are grateful for your presence and support. We have now arrived for one of the most exciting moments of the evening. The baton has been passed, the stage is set, and it is time to welcome the powerhouse leader who will steer the club to brand new heights. She is a phenomenal dynamic force, a passionate Toastmaster who's wrapping up her bachelor's degree in computer science in prestigious Dayanand Sagar College of Engineering, while simultaneously securing the digital frontiers of the tech world as a product security intern at Nokia. But her talents don't stop at logic and code. Music, dance, drawing, painting, you name it, are feathers in her beautiful cap. Her ultimate passion, though, lies in music. From the intricate rhythms of classical Carnatic to the soulful depths of Western music, she knows exactly how to find her voice and command a melody and captivate the audience. Tonight, she isn't just hitting high notes, she's taking the master wheel of the club. She's fierce, she's brilliant, and she's ready to up the game like never before. Please put your hands together and welcome President Toastmaster Shreya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shreedevi, for that incredible introduction. On Monday, July 24th, 2023, I wrote this in my diary. Today, I attended my very first Toastmasters meeting. My dad also came with me. I said my very first table topic speech. It was exhilarating and I loved it. Even though I froze for the first 10 seconds, people appreciated me for not leaving the stage and talking. I said some nonsense, but I'm still proud that I spoke. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, this was 3 years ago when I attended my very first meeting at Mecon Communication Club as a guest. 3 years later, as I stand here as your president, first I would like to thank all of the people without whom this would not be possible. Firstly, to my family who's sitting at the back, thank you for pushing me to join Toastmasters and being there with me every single step of the way, from dropping me and picking me from meetings, to reading my speeches the day before I had to give them and reassuring me that it was okay, You've been there with me every step of the way. Thank you for that. I would also like to take a moment and thank the management of Mecon Limited for supporting our club throughout these many years and hopefully for many years to come. To Shiv Prasad Sharma, my first mentor. I didn't know you were coming today, but you're here. Either way, you are a part of my speech. You've dealt with all of my last minute speeches, unfinished scripts, and somehow you've always managed to make them better. You always pushed me, you were straightforward with me and never sugarcoated things. You are exactly the type of mentor any Toastmaster would be lucky to have, and I am extremely lucky to have your support and guidance lead me to where I am today. Thank you. Next, to DTM M U Bhat and DTM AK Prabhakara. They have always encouraged me and had faith in me, and they have always pointed out what exactly I need to improve to become a better speaker and a better leader. I remember in the beginning when I joined, a very common feedback for me was that I need to be louder. One day after I delivered a speech, DTM M U Bhat came and told me that I had finally found my voice. And this day has stuck with me till now and meant a lot to me. Thank you. To Toastmaster Apoorva, I don't know how many times I've eaten your head this past term, whether it be with VP stuff, contest preparation, or 100 other things. You've always been there to help and you've always been there to listen to me. I was always able to confide in you with any doubts or any issues I had. Your support both in and out of the executive committee has meant more to me than you'll ever know. Thank you. Lastly, a special mention to Toastmaster Shubha, Toastmaster Jyoti, Toastmaster Chetan, Toastmaster Ujwal and Toastmaster Latha. Thank you guys for always believing in me and reminding me to believe in myself. Looking back at my Toastmasters journey, taking on leadership roles always felt natural to me because I am someone who likes to step up and help wherever I can. Be it taking up meeting roles in the last minute, helping edit or upload our YouTube videos, or even help in editing and proofreading the newsletter, I was always ready to contribute to the club apart from giving speeches. So, in July 2024, I decided that it was time to start contributing in a bigger way, and I sent in my nomination for the executive committee. In July 2024, I became the Associate Sergeant at Arms of our club. I really did enjoy setting up the meeting room, bringing snacks, but my favorite part was always writing on the board, which I still do to this day. Following this, I took up the roles as the Secretary, the Vice President of Public Relations, and the Vice President of Education. I learned something different from each of these roles. From attention to detail, having creativity, to working with people and adapting to the unexpected, it is all of these experiences together that have shaped me into the leader I am today. Now, as we all begin this new program year together, I would like to share with you my goals for the club this term. First and foremost, my main goal is to continue maintaining the high standard of our meetings and uphold the standard of our club. This means ensuring that every speech is properly mentored. The quality of our meetings is upheld by having creative and both engaging meetings, different meetings so that our members have a twist, they don't get bored. And also motivating the members to perform the best in any role they take up. I also want to regularly seek feedback from our members so that we know where we need to improve and we can become an even better place to learn and grow. Second, in January 2026, I attended the club officers training program. A Toastmaster from a different club told me that they had already achieved 9 DCP points, and by attending that training program, they were going to finish achieving their 10th. When I heard this, I thought, this has to be us next year. I didn't think about how to do it. I just knew that this is what we had to do. So my second goal for this term is to achieve 9 DCP points so that next term, as we attend the training program, we become one of the first clubs to achieve SMEDI distinguished status. Last but not least, as everyone knows, our club won several awards this past program year. Now that our district has changed, I am not sure whether these same awards will still stand or new ones will be introduced. But nonetheless, I want us to strive for that same level of excellence and achieve just as many, if not more, awards than the last program year. And for that, I will need the help of the executive committee and all of the members of our club to achieve this. Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, I always tell people that joining Toastmasters and Mecon Communication Club has been one of the most rewarding experiences and one of the best decisions that I've ever made in my life. And I genuinely mean it. Thank you for trusting me with the opportunity to lead this club. I hope that over the next 6 months, I am able to give back even a fraction of what this club and its people have given to me. At the starting, I told all of you what I had written in my diary 3 years ago. Definitely, I'll be writing in my diary today as well. But if you want to know what I wrote, you'll just have to wait till the next installation ceremony. Thank you, and back to the Master of Ceremonies.
Congratulations, President Toastmasters Shreya. We are all right behind you. We will now break for 10 minutes to network and grab some refreshments and congratulate our new officers. See you back by 7:45. Welcome back, everyone. To kickstart the second half of the meeting with high energy, let's dive into the impromptu session. Our table topic master for today is a construction technologist working at Autodesk Bangalore. He joined Toastmasters to own his storytelling skills, and anyone in this club can vouch for his storytelling styles. He loves going to the gym and also is an excellent barista. He loves reading books in the popular domain. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Raja as a table topic master.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Thank you, Toastmaster Shreedevi. Now I want you all to shout, tickle my brain.
Tickle my brain.
Tickle my brain.
Tickle my brain.
Yes, because the table topic is going to be slightly different, and I'm going to give you the topic. This is how it is going to work. I'm going to give you the topic. Since it is bit different, I want you to raise your hand. Whoever raises the hand can come and speak over here. Now, Leonardo da Vinci said, everything connects to everything. I was just chewing this particular idea in my mind for a very long time. And I said, I'm going to the gym. And if I want to build my body, for example, biceps, I go do specific exercises, dumbbell curls, preacher curls, pull-ups. Or if I want to do the chest, it's like the specific set of exercises for that muscle. Why not for creativity? For creativity, if you do a specific set of exercises, can we think outside the box and be more creative? So after brainstorming with AI, I came up with few exercises. So I'm going to throw that exercises at you to really check if what is going to happen. Okay. The first one. Okay. The concept behind this defamiliarization. Defamiliarization is we already have everything you take, we already have something in our mind. How are we going to defamiliarize it? Now the first topic is Martian visit. Now you are a Martian with horns, green head, big head. You landed on Earth. Okay? But you landed on a South Indian wedding. Okay. Now you are observing. what is happening here? I remember you are a Martian. Okay, you observe for a day in the South Indian wedding what is happening. Okay, now after the day was over, you have been called back to Mars. Now other, again, green big heads, horns are standing there. Now you have to tell them what you just saw. This is called defamiliarization, and you just, and to be honest, if you come here and if you're not able to say, that is totally fine, it's on me, because this is really a crazy topic, but the topic is this. You're a Martian, you landed on a South Indian wedding, you observed it for a day, then you went back to Mars, now you have to explain that. Okay? Okay, Latha, Toastmaster Latha. Always pray.
Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster and esteemed guest. Now, South Indian wedding. I want to explain all you guys, what did I see on earth? Now, what did I see? Colorful people, but we all are green. Only 2 horns. No decoration on horns also. They are decorated everywhere. Very different. People all enjoying. Very different looking people. We have green face, just 2 hands. They sometimes work, they don't work. 1 leg. They have 2 legs, 2 hands, 2 eyes, 1 nose and 1 mouth. And they all enjoying. By the expressions, I could see them enjoying the food. And what do? We are just eating the oxygen. No variety. What's the point? So I would want all you guys, let us go down to earth, go for another wedding, see how they enjoy, and then come back and follow all those on our planet also. Let's not make our planet boring. It's getting so monotonous. Same things every day. Let's go to earth, see different countries, enjoy there, come back and make our planet most happening planet in solar system. Let's get that award. Back to you.
Thank you, Martian. Now, the next one is strange world. Okay. Now, you are the leader of Trees Association. Okay. And the trees, as the leader of the Trees Association, you say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not going to listen to these humans. What are they doing? Why do we have to give free oxygen to them? I'm going to call a meeting. Unless and until they do this, we are not going to give them free oxygen. You are the leader of the Trees Association. Now, what are your demands? As the leader of the Trees Association, what are your demands to the humans? You say, enough is enough. I don't want we don't want to give free oxygen. Did you raise your hand? Why? Okay, DTM Ramlal.
We had a poem in school titled If all the trees were one tree, what a big tree it would be. If all the men were one man, what a big man he would be. If all the seas were one sea, what a big sea it would be. If all the axes were one axe, what a big axe it would be. And if the big man took the big axe and cut down the big tree into the big sea, what a big splash it would be. As a leader of the trees, I would ask all humanity to stop cutting trees. Because that is the only way we breathe. Oxygen is what keeps us alive. All other things are secondary. Breathing, they say, pranayama, is the life source of every being. So it's always important, and I urge all human beings to stop cutting trees and let them grow. If they do that, then I'm going to stop giving them oxygen. Mr. Tabletop.
Well done, sir. DTM Ramlal. All right. Now the next one, symbolic imagination. Okay. I'm going to give you an object, and you need to talk about what does symbolically it means. The object is candle. The object is candle. What does it symbolically mean? It's okay. No, you can just come here and try. Okay. Ujwal.
At any point in your life, there has been an instance where we have misstepped. There are instances in the past term where I have published minutes of meeting that were wrong so many times and have been corrected by Toastmaster Apoorva, Toastmaster Shreya and the entire committee present here. In all these times where I was in the darkness of ignorance, be it a mistake that was made out of knowing, out of unknowingly happening, or be it out of carelessness. Either way, these mistakes are to be corrected and then made a better person of, not made a bad example of. And in this is where a candle symbolizes the role of a guru, of a mentor. The meaning of the word guru is the one who drives away the darkness, andhakara. And that for me is what candle symbolizes. And that candle for me the past term has been the executive committee, most importantly the two of them, who handheld me throughout my entire role of the secretary. In this case, if we don't find our own candles in the room, in this world, in where we are, and show them gratitude, are we not selfish? What do you say, Thomas?
Thank you, Toastmaster Ujwal. Symbolic imagination well delivered. Okay, so the next one. The next one, it's in creativity, this is called the forced mapping, where we take two distinct ideas and then we merge it. It's forced mapping. Okay. What do you think are the similarities between making a tea and launching a rocket? What are the similarities between making a tea? How many of you know how to make a tea? Okay. Not the dip tea. Proper tea, okay. What are the similarities between making a tea and launching a rocket? Yes.
Thank you for Toastmaster Raja Prasad. Even though at the outset making a tea and launching a rocket, they look like ideas from two different ends of a perspective, but if you see, for both of them, preparing a tea and launching a rocket, you need fuel, you need fire. And when the tea is prepared with a combination of tea powder, milk and sugar, along with all the spices, the combination, and you put it on a gas stove or electric stove, whatever you want. Mainly you are heating it, and at one point you can say that tea is prepared when you get the first boil, and or the steam from the tea would like to escape when the heat is enough and when tea is boiled enough. And the same principle when we have the rocket being launched. A rocket has many stages, out of which there is a solid propellant and the payload. It has a structure. So when the rocket has to be launched, it has to overcome the escape velocity to cross the atmosphere air, which means that it has to attain a temperature of a minimum of a few thousand degrees centigrade. So in the same case, just like how tea would like to escape, the vapor from the tea would like to escape once it reaches the heat. even the rocket would like to escape from the atmospheric air when the solid propellant it catches fire and it's heated to thousands of degrees centigrade. So the main common thing here is that heat is the initial source. We may use gas or solid propellant as fuel, but heat is one source which is common to both of them, either rocketing, launching or tea. So in this case, the common denominator is heat along with the fuel. Though, I mean, tea it goes inside once we consume, once we prepare it, but tea it goes outside. That's the only difference.
Really love the analogy of the heat where it comes to the boiling state and where the rocket goes out of the atmosphere. Well done, a round of applause for him. How many topics do I have? What, the last one? Easy or tough one? Anything? Okay. Okay, this is called what people think it does, what it actually does. What people think it does, but what it actually does. The object is alarm clock. What people think it does, what it actually does. DTM.
Table topic master, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. Alarm clock has played a very, very important role in my engineering education in Surat. You know, there, keeping ourselves awake at the night was very difficult. You had to sit up to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, reading, doing submissions. As they say, engineer's mission is submission. Because day in and day out, you have to do some more other submissions. So what I used to do, I had a very tough alarm clock. That alarm clock, I used to bend a big thread along that and connect it to a glass of tumbler of water from my plastic tumbler and put it on top of my bed post was there, hang it. So as the alarm rings, otherwise I would never get up at the love of money. When the alarm goes, it will go on or I will snooze it. But here what it happens is it goes on winding it up, and at a certain point it will tip that and the whole water will fall on me. And I will wake up because I don't have any choice in that. So that is one of the techniques I used to do alarm clock. So alarm clock as such has got several uses like that. But the problem is everybody has got, they consider alarm clock as their enemy. That's why they call, there is what is called a snooze button. As soon as you can snooze it. So that's the one thing. And so some alarm clocks, they say that they remove it out because you have to get up at any cost. And there are some alarm clocks where there are multiple openings. After you think that it has stopped, you feel happy again, go to sleep. After some 30 seconds, again it starts. You put it down, after 30 seconds, again it stops. It never stops. That kind of thing. So it is a tortuous kind of instrument. So alarm clocks are a different cup of tea altogether. You have to be very wary of it. Fortunately, I think nowadays I don't know students use alarm clocks or not, because for me it was not a luxury. Now I can sleep at my will. I don't have, unless my wife wakes me up. Otherwise I'm perfectly fine with myself. So that's the story of alarm clock as far as I am concerned. Back to you.
Thank you, sir. Actually, that is the best alarm clock. Nowadays, I am using Alexa, and it's the easiest to switch off. You just say, give command, and then it gets switched off. All right, I hope everyone enjoyed this session. And if you, with the AI, right, there is a lot of things going on, which is called metacognition. What is metacognition? Is thinking about our own thinking. So these exercises will push you to think beyond the current set of view that you have and to have the out-of-the-box thinking. So I encourage all of you to practice at your free time. Back to our Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raja, for that thoroughly entertaining session. A leadership team leaves behind its legacy in ink. To showcase our club's recent milestones, we have the release of our club newsletter. For this, we have the VPPR team with us. Toastmaster Rachana has worked as an applied research engineer, and after graduating from NYU, she's worked with leading research groups at Sony, MERL and Wayfair. And accompanying her is Associate VPPR Toastmaster Jyoti, a HR manager at Infocon. She's also worked with NGOs like Youth for Seva and has a diploma in counseling skills from Banjara Academy. Let's welcome the brilliant public relations team, Toastmaster Rachana and Toastmaster Jyoti, to release the club.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. The VPPR's role can be best described, maybe not best described, but I would describe it as a winding mountain road. It's got vistas and it's got deep ravines and gorges. So, it can be extremely satisfying as well as being very educational, but it can also veer to being intensely challenging where you have so many things that you want to do at any given time. At these points in time, I have looked to the efforts and the advices of a couple of Toastmasters who helped me through this. To start with, Toastmaster Shubha and Toastmaster Shreya, the outgoing VPPRs at that time, gave me the tools and the guidance to really navigate the complexities and the myriad duties and tasks that come with this role. Toastmaster Deepa stepped in selflessly when I had to travel for a bit, and she helped with the tasks as well as with the newsletter. Toastmaster Chetan's review skills are legendary. He's always made the newsletter a better version of himself. And finally, Toastmaster Jyoti. I couldn't have asked for a better partner in PR. Her refreshing perspectives, her lightheartedness infuse light in any challenging situation. Every artifact, and including these newspapers and every other artifact that has come out from this office, couldn't have been possible without Toastmaster Jyoti's efforts. And finally, a heartfelt thank you for the support and guidance of our President, Toastmaster Apoorva. Toastmaster Jyoti, would you like to say a few words?
Dear Toastmasters and guests, I'm a person who loves to be with people and hesitate a lot to be with art as intricate as what is in Canva. But yet, I took it up to get familiar, to have that friendship with that Canva. Okay, what is this? Let me see and not be scared of it. I must thank Toastmaster Shubha for revealing me the wonder world of the Canva and for me to understand it's not my cup of tea. And for Toastmaster Rachana, who very patiently helped me to do the VPPR task of preparing the word of the week and winners of the week posters. I took quite a lot of time. What one person would have learnt in 5 minutes, I would have taken 15 minutes. But yet I did it. And taking the pictures, for me, like my children said, eventually you started using your phone photos. Now your phone is worth you having it. And the best thing I loved was, after the meeting Tuesdays or Wednesday, when the winner of the week and the winner of the word of the week was updated, I used to message Rachana saying, wow, wow and wow is done. So I would miss that, but thanks to Rachana for being so helpful and for me to learn a bit of BPPR role. Thank you.
Now it's our pleasure to unveil the newsletter, and towards that I would like to call up to the stage a couple of people, starting with DTM Ramlal sir, DTM M U Bhat sir, and our outgoing president Toastmaster Apoorva, as well as our area director Mitchell Jaswal, Toastmaster. So please unveil the newsletter. With that, I'd like to hand it back to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Shreedevi.
What a beautiful newsletter. Now, before the outgoing team fully rests, they have one final but joyful duty. I request our immediate past president, Toastmaster Apoorva, to take the stage and recognize the outstanding achievers of the term January to June 2026. Give her a round of applause.
Toastmaster Shreedevi. We had a wonderful term, and now it's time for the most exciting part, the winners reveal. So let me start off with the winners of the month. The winner of the month for the month of January was Toastmaster Shubha. The winner of the month for the month of February was Toastmaster Raja. The winner for the month of March is Toastmaster Jyoti Rao. Toastmaster for the month of April is Toastmaster Deepa Krishna Reddy. And for the month of May, we have Toastmaster Sakshi. And for the month of June, we have our MC Toastmaster Shreedevi. The next award is Maximum Tab G, and it goes to Toastmaster Dharmender. And the Maximum MTG role goes to Toastmaster Latha Nahar. best Tab G role taker was Toastmaster Adishwar. The next award is Best MTG role take was Toastmaster Chetan. And also, Toastmaster Chetan was the best table topic speaker for the term. And the best evaluator award goes to Toastmaster Ujwal. And the next award is the best newcomer award goes to Toastmaster Aparna. The best speaker for the term goes to Toastmaster Darshan. The next best speaker for the term, I wouldn't call next, it was a tie. The best speaker for the term is also Toastmaster Ajay. And the most awaited Toastmaster of the term goes to Toastmaster Latha Nahar. Now to the level completion certificates. The first level completion is Toastmaster Lalana Murthy. She has completed level 1 in presentation mastery. She is not attending today. We will pass on the certificate to her in the next meeting. Next is Toastmaster Darshan Omkar, who completed level 1 in persuasive influence. Let's all give a round of applause. Next is Latha Nahar again for the level completion of our mentor program. For completing level 2 of motivational strategies, Toastmaster Deepa. For completing level 2 of presentation mastery, Toastmaster Adishwar. And for completing level 1 of presentation mastery, Toastmaster Midun. That's all from the outgoing president. Once again, congratulations for all the winners of this term. You guys are the pride and strength of our club, Mecon Communication Club. And to all our members, keep taking up more roles. Please keep giving more speeches. And on that note, I would like to hand over the chat to our MC, Toastmaster Shreedevi.
Congratulations to all the award winners. You are the engine that keeps the club moving forward. It's been an absolute honor to be your Master of Ceremonies tonight. The baton has been securely passed, the goals are set, and the race has officially begun. I now hand over the charge to the new president, Toastmaster Shreya, to bring the meeting officially to an end.
I know everyone's waiting for dinner, so I'll keep it quick. I hope all of us have an amazing term from July to December this year. I'm looking forward to working with all of the executive committee members and with our club members as well. So with that, time for dinner. I hereby close meeting number 1375.